Alright everybody, welcome back to Stasis. And so what we did in here, there was really only one thing we could do, which was read the PDAs. So yeah, we can't get through here, so we'll go through there. We'll be going back. We have some crazy stuff. It's really, really cool learning a little bit more about the Kane Industries through these PDAs. I'll go back through here.
Is straight out of the eugenics war. I taught this in my history class. All of this research will be lost. Does that mean that this was for nothing?
For nothing.
Okay, so there's a little bit more when we clicked on him. Oh yeah, that's right, there was this weird field. I don't think I've ever heard that door symbol. So we were in here and we've read everything. Oh, are we able to look at these? I don't think I looked at these. Mutagen Laboratory Hybrid Reject 604. Report by Dr. C. Williams. During the autopsy of Hybrid 604, there were signs of renal failure. It appears the kidneys were unable to process the amino acids required for the breakdown of nutrients. The damage to the liver, stomach, and intestines show the same degenerative patterns. Reason: it is possible that the report of the mother giving birth 3 months prior was in error. Comment: further reports regarding the failure of mutagenic compounds will be finalized later. Hybrid Reject C. Report by Dr. C. Backman. Subject died during birth. It can only be summarized that death was due to a failing in the host, as all reports and tests leading up to the birth showed no signs of fetal defect. Upon further investigation of the woman's medical history, it was noted that she experienced complications when giving birth to a child previously. This host would not have been used had this been highlighted. In light of her medical history, I now assume this was the cause of the fetal distress and death of the subject. Note: host is being kept alive and has undergone 1 transfusion. Recommendation: revoke host life support order and dispose of body with Hybrid Reject C. Hybrid Reject 811. Report by Dr. G. Malin. A highly unusual form of rejection such as has not been observed before manifested in this hybrid. It is entirely possible that the mutagenic compounds used to synthesize the hybrid DNA was faulty in this particular instance. Usually with any rejection, there is a sign of initial bonding and then a breakdown. But in this case, there was absolutely no bonding attempted whatsoever. Given the thoroughness with which we create the DNA, I suspect that the centrifuge machine for this particular batch was faulty. Repair and a maintenance check of the machine is ordered immediately. Recommendation: destroy what remains and also destroy the fetus. Okay. See about, obviously the gun won't do anything, so we're just going to use stuff on this because normally we can use these platforms for stuff. What did that do? Power cell housing imprint. Cell housing key. I was hoping I was actually kind of hoping it would turn this on and we can get to learn a little bit more about these two, but I guess not. There's that one, which I'm guessing we can do something with. I don't know why I didn't. Yeah, I know what I need.
Power cell will result in power interruptions in areas adjacent to this node.
So now we have 2 power cells. Let's see if there's one in here. There's one here, one here. Let's see if there's one in here. I'm guessing it's all to get into here at some point. A division of Kane Corporation. Yes, okay. This place.
Subject termination and/or equipment failure.
Just breathe enough. See if no one took from this.
Mercy and the suffering of the pregnant woman.
Sleep, my baby. Don't worry.
Yeah, now deceased. She's been saved from her misery. Expired in her sleep, if only the look on her face were more grateful. Her chest no longer rises and falls with breath. Maybe now we can do something with the power pad. Oh no, probably do something with that thing in there. It's just like on the floor, you know, writhing. So it seems like maybe you'd be able to do something with it. You see the oh, okay. Wonder if it matters. They all say the same thing.
Please report to the visitor center.
Was this here before? A new remotely operated surgical model and utterly lethal in the wrong hands. It could split steel just as easily as it does flesh. Is that how we get into here? Eviscerated. The smell of freshly spilled blood and guts fills the air. The creature has been cut raggedly in half. Whoopsie. Kind of just destroyed the room, but that's okay.
Warning. The environmental control and life support system has been compromised. Please report to the visitor center for further instructions.
Shattered glass. Melted pieces of glass lay among the other splintered remains. There's nothing. We can only go through the doorway.
Abnormal neural activity detected.
So we need a mask, a heavy-duty decontamination door. Mask to get in there. Sinister signs displayed along the walls. Animal testing, gas mask zone. And we have another one with a force field, plastic tube. You can imagine people being farmed through here like cattle. It is not a pleasant picture. Animal testing, so the same thing. I mean, I guess, well, that one's obviously locked. We can't see this one, so I guess we'll go through here. Or try to, anyway. Dead hybrid and cage. The creature reeks as if it has been dead for some time. The creatures contained here are malnourished, desiccated husks. The stench is thoroughly vile, a rotten mishmash of smells that range from putrescent to death. A distended limb drops quickly to the ground. A prison for these poor beings, but more like a disposal area. Does heaven have a place for a creature that was created in hell? It is propped up against the bars of its tiny prison, surrounded by similarly small cages. More corpses for the incinerator. The creature stares vacantly into the dark, a victim of its own existence. Nothing. Oh, okay. Dead hybrid and cages.
Restaurants on levels 2 and 3 are now closed.
Can still move a little bit. Guess that's all. Maybe that triggers something. I don't know. Weird. I mean, it's locked. I doubt we can do anything, but I'm not sure what else we would be able to do. Portals. Viewing portals for the dispassionate scientist of Project Seed. Oh, like, okay, viewing portals. I was like, what?
He needs to know about this.
Well. Oh, I didn't read it. Oh, there's this fucker.
know why you're here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Bullshit!
Listen, Milan.
Dr. Malan.
Let's discuss this rationally.
Enough! I'll see you soon, Miss Ainsley. Give my regards to your Mr. Maracek, you sneaky bastard. Not to worry, I can speed up this little family reunion.
What have you done with Rebecca?
She's right here.
Rebecca!
You took away my life's work, Mr. Maracek. Now let me return the favor. Cage 7 open. Enjoy the show. I'm off to deal with Judas.
Becca plays in the room, clearly unaware of how close you are.
Highway detected in Bavarian 14.
Rebecca, no! Rebecca, run! Kill me! Take me! Rebecca! Rebecca, no! Rebecca, run! Kill me! Take me! Rebecca! 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 Rebecca!
This once comforting toy's fur tufts are now stained with fresh blood.
John? I understand you're emotional. Still get Ellen. We can save her.
Children's bed. The pink bedspread is spattered with blood. These transparent tubes are used to pump liquids directly into the body. Yes. Yeah. Recycling drain. An organic soup is congealed around the edge of the recycling drain.
You need to put your daughter's DNA into the scanner.
I'm living in a nightmare. I can't do this. I just can't do this.
You don't have a choice. Milan is a monster. We need to find Ellen. You need to put Rebecca's blood into the scanner. Now!
A DNA scanner sits idle, waiting genetic material for processing. Gas pipes. So with the hiss of gas and bubbling of liquids, the pipes penetrate like thick tree roots into the computer systems below.
DNA sequence initiated. Complete.
Scanning. Can you get out of there?
Disposed of biological material for processing at Recycling Station 0314.
Sleep now, my angel.
dead body in hazmat suit.
John? Are you there?
Yes.
I found her. Your wife is in the military wing. I'm on my way there.
The bright yellow hazmat suit pointlessly still protects the decomposing corpse from the toxic environment. Glove. Hazmat glove. Then we got a PDA. Dwayne H. Jones, Drainage Service Technician, Level 3. Deleted and or damaged log 1-988. Abandonment. No feeling like it. Betrayal. There's another one that cuts deep. To be betrayed and abandoned by your own family. Well, fuck. What can I say? It's been 10 years since Maggie put my name into the Progressive Assisted Selected Suicide Lottery for $10,000 cash from the government. No questions asked. They said it was a fantastic deal. All that cash and only a super slim chance that my name would be selected. The state wins in the long run, with one less welfare case, and my family gets a cash bonus. Did I have a say in this? No. So April 15th rolls along, and bam, just my luck. My name is picked along with a few thousand other unlucky bastards. I did the only thing I could, the only thing I've ever really done. I ran. I joined a King Corporation and headed as far away from my blood-sucking wife as possible. I've worked my way up the ranks here. Level 3 gets me limited seat access, which means I clean up some weird and disgusting shit, but at least nobody talks to me, or asks questions, so that suits me just fine. Who cares? At least I'm alive and kicking, master of my own destiny. Keeping that in mind, I've been stuck in this room for a few days now, with only the dead as company. Nobody is looking for me, but at least the bodies have stopped falling into the acid vats. That green goo is my way out to a better place. A sip of that shit and I'll be assisting my own goddamn suicide. To anybody reading this, please pass this message on to my wife. Fuck you, Maggie. Well then, metal grating, tough metal bars form a secure barrier to what lies beyond. Remains in acid. What was once living tissue is now disposed of in the most efficient manner. Melted balustrade. Over a long period, the putrid acid fumes have melted the balustrade. Pumping equipment. The technical apparatus used to pump and regulate the flow of chemicals in this processing and recycling plant. Got a terminal, airlock, pumping equipment. Drainage pipes. A foul solution spews from the open pipes. A faint smell of acrid smoke spews from the draining vent. Acid. A controlled stream of corrosive liquid spills from the siphon.
Okay, I'm in the military wing. It's dark. No lights.
Keep your head down and stay away from the walls. And listen, you'll hear him before you see him.
Yes, okay. Okay.
My guess is we use probably on this one because it's just lit up. Melted hazmat glove. We'll probably come out here at some point.
Too close. That was too goddamn close.
Calm yourself. Panic and you won't make it. Focus. Breathe.
Jesus.
Shit, Tia. Come in.
I can hear you. I made it. I'm in a storage locker. I don't think they saw me. I'll contact you when I'm clear.
I'll be waiting.
Okay, human.
Warning. Oxygen processor has experienced a critical failure. Report to the visitor center for immediate evacuation.
At human remains, the foul-smelling mountain of flesh crawls with several post-mortem insects. Nuno Andrade, waiter, security level 0. Thomas Rohardza, cleaner, security level 0. Human remains, a grisly pile of meat. AJ Schrader, provisional crewman, security level 0. We have a prosthetic arm over here. Erland Hole, civilian. Cause, a series of interlocking teeth are wrapped around the mechanical wheels. We got this prosthetic limb. A macabre mess of body parts. Nicholas Vandamel Couchy. This electrical node facilitates power distribution through this region of the Groom Lake. Alexander Bocock, civilian. Thomas White, moral officer. Seems to be everybody. We can't go through anywhere, so my guess is we use the arm maybe on this.
I'm in the limb regeneration lab. There are arms, legs.
One step at a time. How close are you to Ellen?
She's in a storage bay, 2 floors up. I'm close.
So weird they just walked over here then. Can't really get through the door at all. Fallen hybrid. The child-sized carcass appears soft and deflated. Brittle bones protrude, piercing the translucent skin at odd angles. Stomp. Foot stomp a hybrid.
I'm in the cargo bay. I'm close. 5 yards. 4, 3. Got her.
What? What is it? Is she okay?
Yes. Yes. Sorry, John. She's fine. Still in stasis. I'm going to have to find a way to move her to the hangar.
Please, be careful. Keep her under. The last time I woke someone up.
Hybrid intestines. I don't suppose they would stop on the door. We can use them on the cogs, I guess.
This is a test of the emergency evacuation announcement system. Test 1, 2, 3.
Almost at the hangar. John, I need to explain the situation.
Well,
with the corpse? Surprisingly, there's no information on it. Nope, there is a PDA. And then a terminal. Refrigerator. Storing objects requiring low temperature. Jared Winslow. Holy shit, there's a lot of these. February 6th. I try real hard not to think any less of Scotty, but I swear the boy ain't got a caring bone in his body. Plus, I bet he don't know what any of those big words he uses mean. He always hinting that when we're back home we can be partners in business. I got myself a job on a damn spaceship. Does he reckon I'd need any help getting a job? March 15th. Back before the rapid transport system was running through the Groom Lake, folks used to get around in these really slow transport pods. I found one, tucked behind a pile of storage crates. I've been working on it for maybe a month now. I reckon I can get it working. April 1st. Scotty played an April Fool's joke on me, dumped some water on me while I was working on the pod. I accidentally cut him real bad with a wrench. Anyways, I'm going to play a little joke on him and set his favorite book on fire. But not today. Sometime when he won't expect it. Okay. July 5th. Pod's coming along great. A couple more months and maybe I can test it out. My kid brother, Judd, would be so proud. He used to help me work on cars all the time. One time, we was fixing the brakes on this old clunker when one of the jacks broke. I know he's in a better place now, but I still feel bad. I pray about it every day, and I know that God knows that I didn't mean to do it. I promise to him that I'm trying not to be so angry anymore. August 22nd. All finished. Had to get some parts printed with the nanite machine, but I'm sure Stefan didn't mind much. Can't wait to try it out. August 23rd. Scotty says the pod won't work and that it'll get into trouble for it. And that I'll get into trouble for it. Who the hell does he think he is? I made sure it would work. I ain't stupid. It's getting real hard to breathe and just pray about stuff. People like Scotty, God lets them live for some reason or other. October 4th. Albert noticed some strange mushroom stuff growing all over engineering today. Guess we're gonna have to get cleaning. October 30th. Good news and bad news. We had to scrub like mama on laundry day, so the gunk is just about gone. Bad news is it's all over the damn place. Scotty has been really nice since I burned that book of his. November 20th. Scotty's nicer every day. The Bible said he'd change if I was nice to him. And look what happened. A little bit of bread goes a long way in the house of God. December 19th. Damn, this ain't good. The ship's on level 7 lockdown. Looks like we're gonna get real familiar with one another down here. December 23rd. Folks must have got mighty hungry. Screams are echoing everywhere. Scotty and me are gonna lock down engineering, shut down the baskets, and close the umbilical bridge. Keep them away from the twins. December 25th. It's Judge all over. I swear I didn't mean to. I couldn't get Scotty to shut it and stop making a ruckus. I just wanted to shut him up. I swear I didn't push too hard. But for God's sake, he was being so damn loud. It just gets to where a guy can't take it no more. He thought he was better than me all along. Well, he's dead now. He's staring at me. Gotta tuck him away somewhere. December 27th. I hear him. He's been laughing, crying, cracking jokes. He won't stop. Can't get him to stop. Folks say I can fix just about anything with a screwdriver. I already fixed Scotty. I already fixed Judd. God wants us to fix folks up when they're broken. Can I fix me? Apparently not. Terminal is dusty but murmurs with power. Pod terminal. Test database. Database incomplete. March 1st test message. Attempting to fix the pod terminal. I think I got it working. Sort W backspace don't work. Still can't do much but make entries. March 14th. On, open. How do I get access to the other functions? April 5th. System notifications. Failed to complete transmission. path. Fuck you. You ain't a goddamn radio is invalid, or a recipient is currently offline. May 12th, database incomplete. June 20th, update. Terminal now recognizes the pod. Pod door hydraulics can be accessed, but not opened. August 22nd, pod functional. Pod is ready to roll. Terminal works well enough, but cannot erase test pods. Maintenance bay, pod control. Open. Oh, disposal area or visitor center, because this is where janitorial office is where we currently are. I guess we'll just go with the first one, disposal area. Yeah. Atelier Eugen Vasile, structural engineer, security level 2. Ernest Gunn, chemist, CMed, security level 2. E-Touch, medical lab technician, CMed, level 2. Organic growth, a heaving lump of flesh glistens. Javier Tome, senior medical assistant, CMed, level 1.
These creatures are following their base instincts. Breeding, eating.
Creeping phlegm. The function of this viscous mucus is unknown. Sir Jordi Escobar, junior crewman, Groom Lake, genetics level 1. Hardened organic growth. The lustrous surface is punctured by an occasional ripple. Solidified mucus. Tiny ridges of tissue vibrate along the edge of the crusted organic matter. Leon, boss chart. Crewman, Groom Lake, security level 1. This place is gross. Oh, yeah, there's a, okay. I didn't even know. I was looking everywhere for something you could either interact with or a door, but didn't notice that.
The tower. Maintenance and repair and solid waste disposal facility is overdue by 9,125 days.
Right. Abstract form. Looks like a face. An effigy has been sculpted from a slab of mucus. Its role is unknown. Hard bony growth. Knobs of bone protrude from the surface.
Never seen anything as disgusting as this place.
Yeah. Hybrid and abomination lies motionless in the puddle of putrid liquid. The lethargic hybrid idles painfully on the floor. The organic surface is now one with the hybrid, reminiscent of the cloning vats. Genetic anomaly grows from the wall like a cankerous tumor. Hybrid creature sits bloated, quietly moaning and groaning in discomfort.
A heavy loader. Looks like it was sealed in during construction.
Loader inside growth. The loader has been engulfed in gelatinous mucus. Plasma cutter. The versatile slicing tool has been fixed to the side of the loader. Dead space. Loader distribution box. The easily accessible distribution box is standard on all heavy-duty equipment. Oh, we got another power cell. Whoops. Scaffolding. Further evidence that these areas were under construction, sealed off, and never completed. Guess we exit now. Wonder if the plasma cutter's a Dead Space Easter egg. There was... There was a power... We got a power cell and there was one of those things. Yeah, that thing. But it has to be open.
That's just crazy.
Oh, okay. Okay, he's standing on it. Oh, hello. PDA. Frozen body. An icy mist rises off the frozen human body. Okay. Eyeball. Right. Oh, we got a PDA. Scott Tanaka. God, he's got a lot of them too. February 6th. Jared would make for a useful business partner, but I can't even suggest it without him erupting into a fit of rage and beginning to rant that ain't how it's done in my family. Does the man honestly expect to get anywhere without once taking help from those more intelligent than he is? February 11th. The Groom Lake has been a pleasure to be aboard thus far, much more entertaining than being on Earth. Even my family's private island isn't this entertaining. Granted, there isn't much left to do now that all the indigenous animals have been hunted and killed. Space, however, is infinite. March 20th. I feel as though planning an April Fool's joke almost 2 weeks in advance is a little pathetic, especially when the plan consists of a single prank, pouring water on Jared. April 2nd. I poured water on him, just a little glass. And the consequence? The hulking dimwit chased me down the corridor with a wrench, slicing a reasonable portion of my forehead open. I'm now thoroughly convinced that he is deranged and will be doing some investigation. May 14th. After agreeing to transfer a sum of money, I convinced Dr. Graham to obtain Jared's medical records for me. Jared really is mentally ill. He suffers from outbursts of rage, according to one report. He murdered his brother by crushing him to get death with a car. It goes on to note that Jared believes it to be the will of the Lord. Capitalized just like that. How in the hell did he manage to get a position in the most important area of this ship? I'll have to stay on his good side. June 4th. I'm beginning to miss my father's mansion more with each passing day. Having maids and chefs to cater to me is how I was raised. To be responsible for cleaning up after myself and walking all the way to the mess hall for food remains a challenge. Okay. August 23rd. Okay. Sometimes I question my own sanity. I briefly criticized Jared's hobby of repairing that old transport pod, and, oh, the daggered stare he gave me in return. What did I think I could possibly accomplish by talking to him about it? August 27th. Unbelievable. He burned my thesaurus. Jared marched towards me, ripped it from my hands, and set it on fire. Then he screamed, "April Fools," and sprinted away, waving the burning pages above his head. September 19th. I can't begin to say how many times I've retyped my entries. They feel not as good. There's a better word, I swear it. I would kill to get my thesaurus back. How can anyone respect me if I don't sound smart? September 28th. I give up. I ran into Dr. Graham today, and he remarked that I sounded like less of a pretentious asshole. Guess I should just talk like an ordinary person from now on. Oh hey, ordinary is a pretty big word. October 30th. My arm hurts. Arms hurt. It was hard work to get all of that fungus out of the generators. We did it, though. Cleaning's not easy. I feel a sense of accomplishment. November 13th. I guess Jared isn't all bad. He apologized to me today for losing his temper so often, and you know what? I apologized in return. I don't remember the last time I did that. November 15th. Holy shit, it turns out the guy had a bunch of rations tucked away. He shared them with me, even though he's almost out. If I don't starve to death here, I may have to put him in charge of Tanaka Investments charity, which doesn't exist yet. November 22nd. Rations are here. We have just enough food in the freezer to last us. We're far less hungry than the guys manning the twins. I have to say, I'm impressed. Not sure how those guys have had the energy to keep us afloat with so little to eat. Those guys are titans. December 23rd. Engineering is now on total lockdown. We have to keep whatever those things are away from the generators. I don't think that we'll ever see the light of day again. At least when I die, it'll be with the only real friend I ever had. Well, I don't know about that, but... Oh, we got an eyeball, so now I guess we go... to the visitor center. Get in there. It's a pretty cool way to go places. Loose panel. The maintenance panel has been violently open. Power down loader. A heavy-duty loader covered in a thin layer of sparkling dust sits idle. Oh, okay. So this is where we need the... What? I guess I have to get the eye out before... Yeah, okay.
Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Welcome to the Groom Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts.
I can try to make it fit, but it may break.
Your personal data tag is updated with your medical history and is functioning correctly. Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2015. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition. Did you know? Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as...
Okay, we power out. Okay. Groom Lake Model
Welcome to
Information
the Groom
Kiosk.
Lake Visitor Center. Kane Corporation trusts that you'll enjoy your stay. Please ensure your personal data tag is updated with your medical history and is functioning correctly.
Destroyed loader. The loader has no more power after unleashing its kinetic energy on the wall. Groom Lake model. Exposed plastic protrudes from the partially destroyed scale model of the Groom Lake.
Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear fusion-powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning. Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition.
Well, I guess we'll go. If he's, I don't know where he's going to get to this.
This depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life.
Because this is the leave if he goes through there. Maybe he goes around. I have no idea.
Did you know? Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
Is this the same?
In 2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory.
Oh, okay, so he was gonna go all the way around. Gotcha. Could've just went through the loader, I think. Really, what we should have done was this one, I think.
Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
Yeah, probably this one first.
Henry Kane was born
Okay,
to an
same thing.
impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
I think that's all of them, because we went through this, we went through all three of these, went through both of those, and this one.
Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation in June 2019.
Are they?
Did you know?
Okay, no.
Kane Mining Limited was rebranded
I
as
feel
Kane
like that maybe I
Corporation
just
in
wasn't
June 2019.
paying enough attention.
This poster depicts a 95-year-old Henry Kane in the prime of his life. Kane Mining Limited was founded in 2050. Henry Kane was appointed to exercise control over East Asian Pacific debt repayment through mining asset acquisition. Launched in 2100, the tower was 6,106 feet long. This massive nuclear fusion-powered ship was used extensively as a planetary mining platform. 15 years of atmospheric exposure resulted in a weakened hull and her decommissioning.
I'm just making sure there's not like two things that they say.
In 2116, Kane Corporation recruited a vessel from its mining fleet to be repurposed as a laboratory. Henry Kane was born to an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was a store clerk, and his father Edmund was a veterinarian.
Okay, seems to be it.
Security protocol has been reset. BBC security protocol network reset.
The tower has rechristened the Groom Lake in 2000.
History lesson. Enjoy a tour of the visitor
When she
center.
left dry dock and began her journey towards the outer planets.
Lifeboats have departed
Charles
from
Clark
Orbit
Kane
1,
has proudly
C2,
taken over the reins
C3,
from his father
C4,
and
and
continues his
C5.
family's legacy.
Repayment through mining asset acquisition. You know, Kane Mining Limited was rebranded as Kane Corporation.
In 2077, a mile below the surface, Camp 571 in Japan produced a treasure trove of medical research documentation.
To an impoverished family in January the 26th, 2000. His mother Clara was
Did you know? Henry Kane served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator.
77, a mile below the surface. Camp 571.
A replica of a statue of remembrance that stands in Washington, D.C.
A rapid advancement
I'm just glad I don't gotta read all this. There's a lot of reading in this.
culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation.
The rapid advancement of medical research and its auxiliary studies culminated in the perfection of genetic manipulation. Popularized by the media as a medical Cold War, the eugenics age far exceeded selective breeding. In 2049, a worldwide ban was placed on unapproved genetic modification.
Kane served in the military and was a decorated naval aviator. Did you know? Kane.
Destroyed lifeboat. Large gases from fallen debris have made this lifeboat inoperable. The partially destroyed craft is now useless. Crane. Flaking yellow chevrons once offered a careful warning. The death trap lies silently in its bay. Can we exit there? The music. Lifeboat. The shattered safety glass won't hold up in the rigors of space. The davit sits patiently. This lifeboat has unfortunately been trashed. Ruptured fuel pipes dribble flammable and toxic fluids, rendering this lifeboat unsafe and definitely unusable. Structural beams, the bowed metal buttress supports the weighted ceilings. Windows, the shiny enamel paint glints off the glazed surface to form the portrait of Henry Kane. Pipes, the large hollow pipes bend and turn, snaking toward their destination. Interesting. And there's a gilded airlock forms an airtight oxygen barrier.
Without a family, man, alone in the world, trembles with the cold. Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak. But you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster? The morals of men don't apply to gods.
Machine parts, a varied assortment of corroded scrap metal and ship parts that are very shiny for some reason. Taya ship. The ultra-luxury space vehicle sits perched in the hangar, low hum of the engine in case the vessel is powered up and ready to flee from this prison. Ellen. Oh shit. Bang, death. I was reading everything. I looked at the achievements, by the way, and there's like... Right now, I think I'm only missing 1 or 2 that aren't just dying. Like, most of the achievements are dying.
Murderer!
You really are a roach, Mr. Maracek.
John, shoot him! Kill him now!
I may have pulled the trigger, so to speak. But you and Miss Hensley loaded the gun.
Don't try to worm your way out of this, you goddamn monster.
Monster? By whose standards do you call me a monster? The morals of men don't apply to gods.
Tia, grab hold of something!
Protocols activated. Security lockdown initiated.
Quantum storage device damaged and door missing. Fracture of femur detected. Scapula damaged. Seek immediate medical attention.
I did that just because they were the only thing shining, so I was like, probably that.
Ellen, did you... Have we got her?
I do. She's here.
It's over. It's all over. It's over. It's over. It's over. It's over.
I'm sorry, it wasn't supposed to end like this. Waking you was a mistake, John. But I'm happy to have met you.
I don't understand. Tia, what do you mean? You woke me. Answer me!
We needed a way to transport the research off the Groom Lake. And your wife's bone marrow was a perfect storage device.
Research? This is about fucking research?
Yes! It's about research. Worth billions, John. Billions.
So you caused all of this? You let those things loose?
No, I'm not that sloppy. The idiots we sent to get your wife's body turned off all the containment protocols. We lost Ellen in all the chaos. That pussy Yuri was on his way to you when Milan got involved.
On his way to get my DNA.
It was the only way to locate the data carrier in this shitfest. Old man Kane will be rolling in his grave when I sell his secrets.
You're just like Milan.
Is that what you think? John, do you love your wife? Well, I loved my husband, and Kane's security forces murdered him during a protest. Kane Corporation took everything from me, and now I will burn them to the ground.
You don't have to do this. You don't.
To Stasis pods, hon. It was never gonna happen.
Selenographic coordinates confirmed. Autopilot has been engaged. Time to departure. 15 minutes.
Ischemia normalized.
You never had any intention of helping me. You used me. You used my family.
It's not personal.
Not personal, you bitch.
Guilty.
Tia.
The turrets.
Fuck.
Because of the death.
This vessel has been cleared for departure.
The bullet riddled corpse lies still in a pool of fresh blood. Oh, can't do anything.
Destination changed.
I love you, Ellen.
I love you, Ellen. Complete stasis. Okay, so that's... Well, he said there's 2 pods. Why can't he get one? So... she's dead. Christopher Bischoff game. This is a great game, by the way. I loved it. I love the story. Some of the puzzles were very weird. Like, how are you supposed to know some of the stuff, you know? But maybe it's literally just trial and error. But that ending, it's... So... I feel like we read all of the logs. Oh wow, that's hardly any credits. Yeah, I feel like we read all the logs, and that ending with him not getting off of the ship. You know, he needs immediate medical attention. You would assume that he's gonna die there, probably of blood loss. And then his wife was dead in the pod. You could assume that she was just floating forever and just died. I'm not sure. I might have to look up I might have to look up like what the ending means or something, because it's odd. Let's see. the developers actually put a ending discussion out. So yeah, so Teo was using John and his family. Okay, so the second stasis pod was destroyed by the gun, so there's no way both of them would get out. Possibly sent a clone into space instead of his real wife. I'm not seeing anything where the developers discuss it though. But anyway, I love the game. I might look up a little bit more about that ending. But so what we'll do next in this series, they made a free game called Kane. Which obviously is going to be about maybe more of the company. Not sure. But we'll do that one, and I'll probably just put that one all into one video because it's only about 3 hours, 2.5, 3 hours long. And then there is a sequel. I don't think it might be. I don't know if it's a direct sequel to this game, but it's called it's called Stasis Bone Totem, which is underwater. And they also have a game called Beautiful Desolation. I plan on playing all of them because I really love sci-fi horror. And that's what this is. I'm guessing that's what Kane and Stasis Bone Totem is. Now, I know Beautiful Desolation is more of a adventure type game. Also sci-fi, but hopefully enjoy it. So anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed Stasis, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.